Hi everybody, Adam Stern here, CEO of Strata SFR for our May monthly update. As always, last day of the month, figured I owed everyone an update as to the latest goings on here at Strata. It has been a monumentally stressful last 30 days for me, and not in a good way though. About a month ago, I told everyone how we're going to be shifting our focus as a business from a high-powered brokerage, which is what we've been for the last 5 years, into a legit platform aimed at helping owners, buyers, deal makers generate more business using the network that we've built. And over the last 30 days, I figured I'd just give everyone an update as to what I've been doing with my time, because it certainly hasn't been spent brokering real estate like I'm used to, like I'm comfortable doing. But as a friend told me several friends told me several times, unless you're doing things that are outside your comfort zone, you're not really growing as a person. They didn't mention how painful it would be to go through all of this shifting and kind of disorientating activity that I've experienced over the last month. So just came back from IMN, met with a number of different people, including a new technology partner that really helped me hone in on the technology we're going to be adopting in order to deliver on this new promise for Strata. And it helped me hone in on what Strata's value proposition is going to be. So I figured a fun thing for me to do on this monthly update is to let everyone know what we're going to be doing and what's coming. And let me say it out loud one more time, because I said it out loud a bunch at the conference. And what I explained to people was, we're shifting from a brokerage that is essentially a deal maker at the center of our universe. One guy, me, with my team around me, helping me do land deals, SFR portfolio deals, and built for rent deals, and shifting away from having us be the sole deal maker in our universe and helping other brokers, lenders, title companies, property managers, owners, buyers leverage what we built here. And what became clear to me throughout the course of identifying this new technology we're going to be adopting is how much we have to improve. So like the way Strata's always done its business up till now is we've always vetted buyers, finding out what buyers want to buy, where they buy, how they buy. But we haven't really brought them to a very rigorous qualification process. There's technology out there right now that will allow us to bring our buyers through the same rigorous qualification process as lenders bring their clients through in order to make loans, so that not only can we onboard people onto this new platform we're adopting to find out what they want to buy and where they want to buy it, but also bring them through a qualification process that's going to allow us to let everyone in our network know we've now got this very high quality, highly vetted, highly qualified network of buyers. So the technology's there. We're going to implement it. That's in process right now. That's going to allow us to go to our entire network of owners and say to owners, we've got this big network of buyers. They're now qualified through our technology platform. If you want to give us an opportunity, what we're going to act as like for you is not a broker, but a matchmaker. And we're going to be able to take your opportunity and show it one by one to only our vetted qualified buyers that opportunity matches. And here's the key thing. The output of that disposition endeavor moving forward, once we launch the new platform, is going to either be one of two outcomes. It's either going to be owners get the price that they set at the very beginning of the process and they're happy, or owners will not get their price, but at the end of the process, we're going to gather a market intelligence report from all the buyers that we basically showed the deal to and give the seller an opportunity to understand why they didn't hit their price. So the end result is owners will either get their price or they become smarter about what they own and what they can sell it for by the end of the process, making it a pretty easy decision for owners to want to list their properties on our closed network of Strata buyers. But here's the game changer. Every time we go to a conference and every week I talk to friends, colleagues that are in the category of deal maker. These are brokers, lenders, property managers, insurance people. They're always asking Strata, me, if I could refer them business. And I couldn't do that in any kind of meaningful way because it wasn't systematized. There was no scalable way for us to basically add that value to their business. So what I realized after this last week in really talking to the technology partner that we're going to be doing this with is offering a way for any service provider that we call deal maker, broker, and the like, to invite their network into ours. And by doing so, they get to do two things. Number one, they get to say to their network, instead of just talking to them about loans or title insurance or property management or whatever, they'll be able to bring their network the ability to plug into our qualified buyer network, which they should all really want, and get access to unique off-market deal flow that no one else has access to, which they should all really want. But here's the key thing. By doing this, a broker, a lender, any kind of service provider gets visibility on what their audience is doing on the Strata platform. So, if it's a lender that brings their network to Strata and they get visibility on when that buyer is sent an opportunity, when they open the opportunity, when they make an offer on the opportunity, when they go under contracts, it provides a point of sale opportunity for that lender to call up their client to say, hey, number one, aren't you glad that I introduced you to the Strata team and the network, because you wouldn't have found that opportunity otherwise. But I also saw that you made an offer on this property. How about we get that loan pre-approval started for you so your offer is that much stronger? Or how about we get a title insurance search started for you so you can make sure that what you're buying doesn't have any title issues? That's the idea. So the concept behind me making the shift from broker to platform manager is just that, offering deal makers the ability to invite their network to ours, leverage what we built in terms of off-market real estate and qualified buyers, and give them the opportunity to gain visibility on what their network is doing on the Strata platform, which will give them a leg up on the competition by creating point of sale opportunities for them. And in this model, we don't win unless they win. Unless we service their network with what we can do and allow them to make more sales to the already existing network, we can't possibly win. And the more deal makers we have bringing us their network, and the more of those people we have bringing their buyers and their owners into the network, the more owners we have for the buyers, the more buyers we have for the owners. So there's an opportunity to create this network effect that I'm super psyched about because up till now, we were just a deal maker and we were the only one. And we were doing this in a way that created transactions, but it didn't really create a scalable model that we can actually help people by virtue of being associated with us. So the path here has been hard because it's outside of my normal kind of realm of expertise, but I got some great people around me, and I'll be sharing some first videos and photos from the Strata party that we did with Rock Capital at this last IMN, get people excited about kind of the parties we throw, but also that will give us an introduction, or give them an introduction, you an introduction to this next leg of Strata and what we're doing in terms of qualifying buyers, creating off-market deal flow, and creating this engine where deal makers can increase exponentially the amount of business they're doing with their network. And it serves kind of an interesting point, that I wanted to make on this call is none of this stuff is necessarily stuff that I've done before. And, my methodology has been to find people who have done it before and leverage their expertise to make all of this possible. So from technology to marketing to brand building, all of these people that I've surrounded myself with in favor of getting this shift done in the Strata business from broker to platform has been super exciting, but also very stressful. And every time I turn around, I meet another person that I trust and know that has a different solution. And I've been trying to qualify all these different people in my life that have offered their assistance in helping me get this thing off the ground. And I'm a person that doesn't like to say no to people. I like to say yes, and I like to bring more people into the fold to help in whatever I'm doing. And what I'm finding the hardest part about what I'm doing right now is figuring out what roles and what skill sets I most need in the near term, midterm, and long term to make this thing successful. Because at the end of the day, if I spend all this time and energy and can't launch this thing, then that'll be a huge letdown for me personally. And I know for everyone that's been hearing me talk about this over the last several months. So hopefully I'll get it right. And I'm going to document my journey every step of the way so that when you see this email that won't only come once a month from me, but in probably higher cadence, outlining what I'm doing from week to week, month to month to launch this platform. Hopefully you'll be able to kind of take the ride along with me and understand what we're doing, get excited about it, be willing to use it when we launch it. And, we'll have clients when we get this thing on the rails and get this thing out to the world. So that's essentially what I've done. We, at the same time, have been doing SFR portfolio sales, built for rent sales, and land and lot sales. That's all going swimmingly. My team is absolutely stellar. I've got my guy, Ian, who's handling all dispositions for us, and Alan, who's kicking up new opportunities. And I probably couldn't do any of this without them. So big thank you to my team for being so awesome. Hopefully all this resonated with you guys. Anyone that's tried anything new in their lives and in their business, just realize it doesn't come easy. It certainly comes with some doubt, and it comes with some questioning whether or not, what you're doing is the right thing to do. And if you can actually execute on it, all that stuff is just noise. It's just noise buzzing around your head at all different points. And what I realized the most important part about this whole thing is tuning that out and staying focused on what really matters. And that is the task ahead of you. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. And I'll update you from time to time using this monthly update to do that. And also using some outbound social and emails to do that. So hope all that resonated with you guys. Appreciate you guys listening. And until next month, I'll talk to you soon.